Hello everyone, PokePie here. Welcome to the channel. Here on this channel, it's everything Pokemon. From latest releases, market news, which cards you should sell, which cards you should buy, grade submissions like what you will see here in this video, and much more Pokemon content. So if you love Pokemon, be sure to click subscribe and click that bell to get notifications so you don't miss any new Pokemon videos. Now, in my very first video here, as you can see, we have a 30 card PSA grade submission back from submission here. There are some heavy hitters in here, so we're going to get right into it. We're going to get started. Alrighty, as you can see here, we have our very first card with my Ancient Mew Details card here being the Revealer. And it's going to be the Prismatic Evolutions Eevee here. I sent in quite a bit of these. This is not the Pokemon Center version. This is just the regular version. But let's see what we got here kicking off the submission. Yes, we got a 10. Very nice there. Very good start. Ooh, next up here, we got a 2021 Black Star promo, Pikachu and Zekrom. This was, I believe, in a special box that released way back in the day. Let's see what we get here on this. Really nice card. These are kind of undervalued in my opinion, but we get a 9. Another promo very similar to what we just revealed there is the Reshiram and Charizard here. Let's see what we get. Another 9, okay. Another Eevee promo here, and we get another 10. So 2 10s and 2 9s kicking off the submission. Ooh, we have the Mewtwo promo, a card from 151. This card has skyrocketed in value. I did actually sent in quite a bit of these as well, very similar to the Eevee and very similar to this here. And there was one other card, I can't remember in the submission, but we did send in quite a bit. Let's see what we get. Ooh, we get an 8. That is not good. We'll leave that off to the side. We're actually going to make a few piles here. We're going to make a 10 pile. We're going to make a 9 pile. And then everything under a 9 will be the Mewtwo here. Another Eevee here. Hopefully it's going in the 10 pile. Yes, it is. We are putting it in the 10 pile. So 3 10s, 3 Eevees to kick us all right off the bat here. That's a very good start. I mean, I know they're not the most valuable in a 10. So another Eevee here. Let's hopefully put it in the 10 pile. Yes, we are. So 4 10s, 4 Eevees here. All of them 10s with that promo from Prismatic Evolutions. We have another Pikachu and Zekrom here. Let's see what we get. A 9, okay, not too bad. This was the card I was referring to. I sent in quite a bit of the Mewtwo 151 promos. I sent in obviously quite a bit of those Eevee promos from Prismatic Evolutions. And much like both of those cards, this card here too has skyrocketed. It is the Greninja Pokemon Celebrations promo. If we get a 10 in one of these here, that would be absolutely insane. An 8. Ooh, not good here. Let's see. I did look at most of these here. I thought some of them might have had a chance to get a 10, but obviously not. We'll put that in the 8 pile. We have another Greninja here. 9, okay. Here we go, another Greninja promo. Let's see what we get here. A 9. Jeez, I really thought one of these could come back a 10. Another Greninja here. Hopefully we can get a 10. This is our last one here. We have 1 8. We have 2 9s. So this is basically a make or break because if we get a 10 in one of these, it's over $1,000. So let's see what we get here. A 9. Oh, I mean, I'm sure it happens to everyone when you look at a card after it's been graded. You can easily tell that it's severely off center, but this one isn't too bad. I mean, it is a little bit left heavy, but I mean, not the worst, but 3 9s and 1 8. I mean, we'll just have to suck it up and take it. Another promo here. You can kind of see the theme of the PSA submission here. A lot of promos in this submission. Another card too that kind of shot up in value is the Lucario V-Star here. And we get a 9. We have an alternate art here from Chilling Reign, Zeraora V. Some of these like older alternate arts are really nice. And they don't really cost too much either. And they're kind of like slept on. If they do come back in a 10, you can really get some good value. So Zeraora V, a full art, and we get a 9. Same thing here. We have the full art Celebi V from Fusion Strike. I actually pulled this card myself. I really thought this card might have had its shot at a 10, but it was a little crooked, like the borders in that, and it was kind of bottom heavy looking at it now, but I mean, we'll just have to see here. Hope and pray. And we get a 9. A little unfortunate there on that one. A Noivern V from Evolving Skies. Sometimes the Evolving Skies cards, if they come back in a 10, they can really like gain lots of profit. So this one I really thought had a good shot at a 10. It's got really thick borders. Like the centering is almost kind of perfect in my opinion, but let's see. A 9. Yeah, it is a little bit left heavy, very similar to some of the other cards that we had, like the Celebi or the Zeraora V. Ooh, this is a massive, massive card here. This is the Snorlax 151 Pokemon Center edition. I only had one of these here in for the submission. If this card were to come back a 10, that would be absolutely crazy. Would basically pay for the entire submission and some. I mean, this submission here costed me probably around $1,000 for the submission. So if this were to come back a 10, these are going for upwards of $2,000 here, Canadian. Let's see what we get here. Bang! And we get a 10. Let's go! Pokemon Center edition there with a stamp, the Snorlax, an absolutely beautiful card. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it in the PC though, but awesome. We will add that to the 10 pile there. And we have a Garburator illustration rare. Absolutely kind of love this card. Low-key kind of slept on in my opinion. It's just a pile of garbage. Not the most sought after or fan favorite Pokemon. But still, I always like to look for cool illustration rares and just something that catches my eye. And I thought this one had a good shot at 10. Let's see if it comes back at 10. And it does. Let's go. Back-to-back 10s here. Let's see if we can catch some fire. We have another Snorlax promo. This one is not the Pokemon Center edition here, unfortunately. But still, I do really love this card. I mean, the only difference between the two is the stamp. So, I mean, I might as well sell this one here and then keep this one for the PC, depending on the grade. But, I mean, the only difference would be the Pokemon Center stamp. Other than that, they're the exact same card. They're done by the exact same illustrator. So, let's see here what we get. And we get a 10. All right, let's go. 3 10s in a row with the Garburator, the Snorlax, and the Snorlax Pokemon Center edition there. Oh, another big card here. We have the Mewtwo once again, the 151 promo there, the Ultra Premium Collection. And we get a 10. This is absolutely massive. Wow, this card is actually insane. I love this card here. Really nice artwork. Almost reminds me of like a Godzilla kind of vibe, or like the Godzilla video game that was on the GameCube or the Xbox there. Ooh, I absolutely love this card from Brilliant Stars, the trainer gallery there. Umbreon V Max. Let's see here. Another 10. Let's go. This card is actually really nice. Super sick there. The eyes just kind of glow when you look at it, when you move it around, but this card is amazing. Wow, that will definitely be for the PC. I feel like we kind of got a little bit lucky here. It is right heavy. or left heavy here when you're looking at it from the front, but we will take it. I mean, the fact that this one got a 10 and some of the other Greninjas didn't is kind of shocking, actually, looking at it now. But Groudon is a super popular Pokemon. Let's see what we get here. A 10. Holy, we are on a roll here. This one, too, a little bit left heavy there looking at it now, but it still falls in that range of the 60-40. Unreal. That is 5 or 6 10s in a row. As you can see, we have just as many 10s as we do 9s here. Still only those 2 8s. We will take it in this 30-card PSA submission. Another Mewtwo here. If this card comes back a 10, holy cow. A 9. Okay, not too bad. Wow, a very nice card here. The Gold Ultra Premium Collection, the Mew EX promo from the UPC there. Let's see what we get here. These two have really shot up in value. All the promos from 151 have really done well over time, in my opinion. I did kind of get lucky with this submission, so we will see here. A 9, okay. We have another one here. I did send in quite a bit of these, the Greninjas, the Eevees, and the Mewtwo's. So as you can see, really promo heavy on this submission. If you're enjoying this video, be sure to click like and click subscribe so you don't miss any new Pokemon content. We'll have lots of content coming in the future after this very first video here, but here we go. A 10. Bang. There we go. Wow. Mew EX. Here we go. We got another one here. Let's go. Another 10. Holy cow. These are going for like something around $400 last I saw in a PSA 10. So that is really good here. Mew EX here. Another 10. Let's go. So we get to keep one, likely sell off two to pay for the submission. That is awesome. We get 1 9. We have 1 10, 2 10, 3 10s here with the Mew EX. We have a 2008 Pokemon Platinum Arceus Gengar Level X Holo here. I just found this sitting in a binder, and I thought I had a really good shot at least getting an 8. I mean, the back was a little off-centered here, as you can see. Some of the corners weren't the greatest, but I thought, I mean, the centering is absolutely horrible. But I thought it was just worth it in general to get it graded because Gengar is such a beloved Pokemon, and this card too has really shot up in value. So I was super happy that I found it in a collection that I bought when it was just sitting in a binder all those years. But let's see what we get here. An 8. Okay. Not too bad. Gengar, super popular, like I said. Super really nice card here. But that is awesome. I believe this was going for around $700 last I checked here in a PSA 8. So yeah, super nice. It might have a little bit of a swirl there. I'm not sure if it's coming on the camera, but okay, wow. We are almost ending it here on a banger. We have an Ultra Premium Collection promo, the metal cards, Charizard from the Pokemon Celebrations UPC. Wow. I mean, the centering was really good, I thought. There was like a little dimple I saw. I believe it was around this area here on the left side of the card. I thought the centering was pretty good too on the back. I mean, if one of these comes back in a 10, I believe they're going for like $5,000 here. So let's see if we can capitalize on some massive profit margins here in this grading submission. I'm a little nervous here. A PSA 9. Oh, that would have been crazy if we got back a 10. These cards are absolutely awesome. I was super happy when I learned that PSA was, accepting these in for grading, but let's just see what we get here. I mean, once again, just like the Charizard, if we get a 9, if we get a 10, these can go for a lot of money. I mean, I just got to rip the Band-Aid off. a PSA 9. So out of that 30 card PSA submission, we have 3 8s here in the Gengar, the Greninja, and the Mewtwo 151 promo. Even though we have 3 8s, and even though this is graded an 8, this card here is worth a lot more than what an 8 should be here with the Gengar Level X Platinum Arceus here. Just to get it authenticated and graded is amazing. So this goes for around $750 to maybe $600. So that is a really good start there. And then we also got 13 PSA 10s in this submission as well. We got the Snorlax 151 promo there. We got the Garburator illustration rare. Super niche card there. Really happy to get that back in a PSA 10. We got the Snorlax Pokemon Center version that basically helped us out and pays for the entire submission here. Super nice card. Wow. And we just so happened to get not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 Eevee Prismatic Evolution promos there. Unfortunately, none of them were the Pokemon Center edition, but we will take it. We have a Mewtwo 151 promo. We have the Groudon illustration rare here in a PSA 10, an amazing card. And we also have the Brilliant Stars Umbreon VMAX here. This card is awesome as well. And we also got lucky. We got 3 Mew EXs from the 151 Premium Collection here, the gold cards. That is absolutely amazing. Well, that pretty much concludes the very first video on the PokePie channel. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click subscribe and click that bell to get notifications on all upcoming Pokemon content. What are your thoughts about this submission? Let me know down in the comment section below. And what is your favorite card from this submission? I would love to hear it down in the comment section below. For more Pokemon content, be sure to keep it locked here, right here on this channel.